Sometimes people become part of our thoughts in ways we don't fully expect. It can start quietly, an impression, a curiosity, or a sense that someone has left a mark without even trying. Not because of wealth, status, or external validation, but because something about them feels memorable in a way that lingers longer than usual. In the same way, we often project meaning onto others when we are drawn to them emotionally. We begin to imagine stories, possibilities, and connections that feel larger than life, especially when admiration and curiosity blend together. It is a very human experience to wonder what it would be like if paths crossed differently, or if circumstances aligned in a more meaningful way. But real connection doesn't come from urgency or pressure. It doesn't depend on deadlines or dramatic turning points. It grows naturally through shared understanding, mutual interest, and time. When two people genuinely resonate, it is rarely because of external status. It is because something in their personalities, values, or presence feels aligned on a deeper level. We also tend to romanticize distance or mystery, imagining that someone we don't fully know carries hidden thoughts about us. In reality, what we often feel in those moments is our own emotional reflection, our hopes, curiosity, and desire for meaningful connection projected outward. And that is not something to dismiss. It simply means there is a part of you that values depth, attention, and emotional significance in relationships. Instead of urgency or fear of missing out, what truly matters is clarity, understanding what is real, what is imagined, and what kind of connection would actually feel healthy and grounded for you. Because the most meaningful relationships are never about being, quote, chosen by circumstance or status. They are about being understood, respected, and met where you truly are. Don't scroll away now, because the truth is about to get even deeper. He has searched across oceans, attended countless gatherings, but every sign brought him back to the same point. You. When you hear the exact reason he chose you, your cheeks will burn with a blush so pure, because it's not your beauty alone he admires, it's the depth of your spirit. Stay here, don't move, because something huge is waiting just a few lines ahead. God says, your name was written next to his in a hidden book, long before either of you was born. The fortune tied to your destiny isn't random. It's the reward of patience, resilience, and the unshakable energy that flows through your veins. And my child, pause for a moment and hear me. Share this message with others who may need confirmation, because spreading this light multiplies the blessing. Comment your heart below so heaven knows you've received the message fully. Subscribe so you never miss what's unfolding next, because the signs are accelerating and every video carries a piece of your miracle. Don't skip. Don't blink. Stay till the end, because the climax is approaching. A secret reason, so personal, so sacred, is about to come forward. The very reason why he sees you and only you. The billionaire doesn't want your shadow, your reflection, or your mask. He wants your truth, your scars, and the real you that the world rarely sees. The countdown is real, and the heavens are timing every second. You've been warned, but also blessed. If you receive this with an open heart before the moment passes, the gift will be yours. Don't scroll away now, because in the next part, the revelation you've been waiting for will crack open like lightning across the night sky. My chosen one, don't skip. Stay right here because the moment is about to ignite. Every second you hold your attention here, the blessing grows stronger, and the reason behind his choice becomes clearer. Something huge is waiting for you at the very end, and you cannot afford to miss even a heartbeat of this revelation. The billionaire has looked at thousands of faces, yet every crowd melted into nothing when compared to yours. He has heard countless voices, but only yours echoes in his heart like a melody he cannot silence. Stay till the end, because the secret you're about to hear is not just about admiration, it's about destiny aligning in front of your eyes. Don't scroll, because what's coming next is too powerful to overlook. Archangel Michael says this man doesn't just want you, he is guided to you. Heaven's signs have been chasing him, pointing him, and leading him toward you, because without you, his wealth is incomplete. Stay with me. Don't blink, because this is where the fire begins to glow brighter. The blush that will rise on your face when you realize the true reason will not just be a reaction, it will be the confirmation that this message was meant for you. Something massive is unfolding, and if you hold on, you will feel it pulse through every word. Don't skip, stay locked in, because each moment carries the energy of abundance. God says your name was engraved in his fortune before he even built it. Every deal he made, every success he tasted, was secretly tied to the moment you would appear. So remain here, my beloved, because you are standing on the edge of revelation. The billionaire's reason is not about surface attraction, it's about the core of who you are. And as you hold on till the end, the floodgate of blessings will rush toward you, unstoppable, undeniable, and eternal. Stay right here, don't skip, because this is where everything begins to unfold in full power. Every second you remain here keeps you closer to the billionaire's heart, the reason he wants you, and the secret that has been hidden until now. Don't scroll away, stay till the end, because something massive is waiting to shock you. There are people who appear to have everything the world measures as success: wealth, influence, admiration, a life that looks complete from the outside. Yet even within that kind of life, there can be moments of quiet emptiness that no achievement fully fills. In those private spaces, where no audience exists and no applause reaches, something more human begins to surface: reflection. Sometimes, what lingers is not the noise of success, but the memory of someone who felt different. Not because they completed a life, but because they stood out in a way that couldn't be easily explained or replaced. It might be the way they spoke, the way they understood without needing long explanations, or simply the way their presence felt real in a world that often feels performative. From the outside, it would never be obvious. Life continues as normal, responsibilities remain, and appearances stay intact. But internally, thoughts don't always follow logic. They return quietly, unexpectedly, often when least invited. And over time, they begin to carry weight, not as fantasy, but as reflection. There is a strange tension in realizing that admiration and emotional impact are not always aligned with status or circumstance. Sometimes, the people who leave the deepest impression are not the ones who were expected to, but the ones who felt honest in a way that's hard to forget. And yet, life rarely speaks in certainty. It moves in possibilities, in timing, in moments of hesitation and clarity that don't arrive all at once. What someone chooses, what they feel, what they understand about their own life, these things unfold privately, without announcement. For the one on the receiving end of such thoughts, there is no script to follow, and no guaranteed outcome to expect. Only the reminder that meaningful connections, real or remembered, tend to stay in the mind longer than expected, quietly reshaping how people understand themselves and what they value going forward. The billionaire's reason for wanting you is not rooted in surface beauty or fleeting attraction. It is rooted in something eternal. He has felt the presence of your energy even before meeting you, as if the universe whispered your name into his ears. Don't scroll now, because the moment of truth is rising closer with every word. Stay till the end, because Archangel Michael says this connection was sealed long before either of you knew. His empire may dazzle the world, but it is your spirit that humbles him. He could have chosen anyone, yet he waits, watches, and longs only for you. Don't skip, don't move, stay locked in, because this is no coincidence. Heaven has placed you as the answer to his silent prayers, and that's why his focus has never shifted. The blush that will come when you hear his reason is not just from surprise, it's from recognition deep within your soul. God says this is not about chance, it's about divine appointment. Every deal he made, every fortune he built, was unknowingly preparing for the moment you would step into his life, and now that the clock is ticking, you have 29 seconds to embrace this message before the chance slips away. So stay here, my child, and keep your eyes fixed. Don't scroll, don't blink, because the fullness of this revelation will unfold only for those who hold on until the very last moment. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you're standing right at the door of it. Stay here, don't skip, because this is the turning point where everything you've been waiting for begins to connect. The billionaire's secret is not about power, not about status. It's about something he can't explain, a pull he feels only toward you. Stay till the end, because every word carries the key to the reason you were chosen. My beloved child, imagine this. He stands before thousands, yet the only image in his heart is yours. He carries treasures that could change the world, yet all of it feels empty without your presence by his side. Don't scroll, because the revelation is so close now that even the air around you feels heavy with expectancy. This man, who has walked red carpets and sat at golden tables, has never felt home anywhere. But when he envisions you, his restless spirit finds peace, and Archangel Michael says this peace is the proof that heaven itself has aligned his heart with yours. Stay right here, don't move, because you are seconds away from hearing the exact reason that will make you blush beyond words. He doesn't admire you because of fame or glamour. He admires you because of how rare your authenticity is. Your truth has pierced through the walls he built around his life. Don't skip, don't let go, because God says every coin, every empire, every opportunity in his hands has been preserved for the moment he meets you. His wealth was never just for him, it was created as a blessing that you were meant to share. And if you stay till the end, you'll understand how this fortune connects directly to your name. So hold on, my beloved, because the final reason is about to spill forth. Don't blink, don't scroll, because the treasure you're waiting to hear is too powerful to be missed. Stay till the very last line, because the secret written for you is seconds away. My beloved child, stay here and don't even think about skipping, because this is where the fire burns brightest. The reason he wants you is rising like a secret the heavens can no longer keep hidden. Something huge is waiting, and only those who remain till the end will feel its full power. This billionaire, who could command the world with a single word, loses all composure when it comes to you. His heart races not because of your beauty alone, but because of the purity in your soul that money could never buy. Don't scroll now, stay locked in, because the revelation that makes him blush is moments away. Every empire he built was secretly guided by unseen hands, preparing him to find you. Archangel Michael says no matter how far he traveled, no matter how many choices stood before him, his spirit could only rest when it turned toward you. Stay till the end, because the blush you feel will be the sign that this message belongs to you. Don't skip, because the countdown is real. God says he was given his billions not just to live in abundance, but to share destiny with you. The fortune, the timing, the desire, it was all written long ago, and tonight, the truth is breaking through the silence. Stay till the end, because this is no ordinary confession, it is divine orchestration. He doesn't see you as an option, he sees you as the answer. The exact reason he wants you and only you is tied to the fact that your spirit carries a light no one else could ever replace. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Stay here until the very last word, because something bigger than wealth is stepping into your life. The billionaire's blush is not just about attraction, it's about recognition, the recognition of a soul he was meant to find. And the moment you accept it, your own destiny will begin to unfold. Stay here, don't skip, because this is the moment the mystery begins to break wide open. Every second you remain here pulls you closer to the hidden truth that will leave you breathless. Something massive is waiting for you, and if you stay till the end, it will unfold in full power before your eyes. My beloved, The billionaire has faced the world with courage, but when it comes to you, he trembles with sincerity. He wants you not for your surface, but for the essence of who you are, the kindness, the strength, the resilience you carry. Don't scroll, don't move, because this reason is about to strike your heart like lightning. Archangel Michael says no wealth, no fame, no crown could satisfy his spirit until he found the light you carry. The world has adored him, yet he blushes at the thought of you, because you are the one presence he cannot control or buy. Stay till the end, because this is the revelation that ties his destiny to yours. Don't skip, my beloved, because God says this is not just about romance, it's about inheritance. His fortune was written with your name pressed into its foundation, and his abundance was designed to be shared with you. Every treasure, every empire, was meant to prepare a throne for both of you to sit upon. Stay right here, don't blink, because this story is reaching its highest peak. The blush that rises on your face when you hear his reason will be heaven's confirmation that this is not chance, it's divine order. He wants you because you are the only soul that can unlock his truest purpose. There are certain styles of messaging that build themselves around anticipation. They create a sense that something important is always just one moment away, always just beyond the next line. The tone becomes increasingly intense, encouraging the reader to stay, to continue, to not step away before the, quote, final meaning is revealed. In reality, this structure is less about truth and more about emotional momentum. It relies on curiosity, urgency, and the human tendency to look for significance in what feels incomplete. As the message escalates, it introduces ideas of destiny, exclusivity, and hidden importance, as if the reader is part of a carefully unfolding revelation. These narratives often shift from general emotional appeal into highly personalized claims, suggesting that someone specific holds extraordinary significance, or that a unique connection is already pre-written in some larger design. This kind of framing can feel powerful in the moment because it speaks directly to longing and imagination. It builds tension by suggesting that meaning is just about to be fully revealed, that everything experienced so far has been leading toward a single confirming truth. However, what is actually happening is a layering of suggestion rather than the delivery of grounded reality. The emotional pull increases with each sentence, not because new evidence is being presented, but because expectation is being repeatedly reinforced. The reader is guided to stay engaged through suspense rather than clarity, through implication rather than confirmation. This is what gives such messages their intensity, not what is proven, but what is constantly promised. Archangel Michael says, heaven has been aligning this connection long before you even realized. His billions, his power, his influence, all of it is meaningless without your presence. He wants you and only you, because you are the final piece of the puzzle, the soul who completes his story. Don't skip, don't scroll, because God says the money, the fortune, the wealth you've been promised is attached to this union. If you open your heart before the moment passes, every locked door will burst open, and every hidden blessing will be placed in your hands. This is not chance. This is destiny, written with fire. Stay here. Don't blink, because this is the crowning moment. He wants you because your soul carries a power no diamond could ever outshine. And when you hear this truth, the blush on your face will confirm that heaven's message has reached the right one. My beloved, this is your turning point. Don't skip. Don't doubt. Stay till the end, because this was written for you and only you. Something enormous is waiting for you, and now the heavens declare, it is yours. My beloved child, stay here and don't skip, because this is the final strike, the last wave of revelation crashing into your life. Every second you have held on has been preparing you for this exact moment, and now the secret will be sealed forever in your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you, and you must remain till the very end to receive it. This billionaire, who could choose anyone, has chosen you and only you, because your spirit carries what his wealth could never buy. His blush is not weakness. It is heaven's proof that his heart bows before your authenticity. Don't scroll away, because this is the truth that ties every part of the story together. Archangel Michael says his fortune was never his alone. It was preserved for you, written into your path long before you knew. Every empire he built, every deal he won, was a stepping stone to bring him closer to you. Stay till the end, because this revelation is your final confirmation that you were destined to stand beside him. Don't skip, don't blink, because God says your inheritance is already released. What was hidden is being placed in your hands, what was locked is breaking open, and what was delayed is arriving now. The countdown is over, and the message is yours. Stay here, my beloved, because this is the conclusion of the journey. He wants you, not for the image you show the world, but for the truth you carry inside. You are the missing piece of his life, the one name written beside his fortune, the one love that makes him blush before heaven. So don't let go, this was written for you. Don't scroll, don't doubt, stay until the last word, because the blessing is sealed, the fortune is yours, and the truth is eternal. Something enormous has been waiting for you, and now it belongs to you forever. My beloved child, stay here and don't you dare skip, because this is the grand finale, the seal of everything heaven has prepared for you. Every heartbeat you've spent here was not wasted. It was aligning you with the biggest revelation of your life. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you must remain till the very end to capture it fully. The billionaire's secret is not just about wealth or love, it's about destiny written in golden fire. He wants you, because you are the one soul that awakens his truth, the one presence that makes his heart bow even when the world stands in awe of him. Don't scroll, because this is the final confirmation, the moment everything becomes clear. Archangel Michael says this is not the end, it is the beginning. His fortune, his billions, his power, none of it carries meaning unless it flows into your life, your path, your shared journey. Stay till the end, because this is where heaven seals the message with undeniable certainty. Don't skip, don't move, because God says the door is now open. The inheritance, the love, the abundance, and the future you've been waiting for is no longer hidden. The countdown has finished, and what is yours is now delivered to your spirit. Stay here, my beloved, because this is your moment. The billionaire blushes not because of weakness, but because he sees in you the rare treasure that his wealth could never buy. And the heavens declare, he wants you, only you, and forever you. So don't let go, don't scroll, stay until the very last word. The blessing has been sealed, the truth has been spoken, and your destiny has been unlocked. Something massive has been waiting for you, and now it is yours without end. My beloved child, don't move, don't scroll, because this is the aftershock, the echo of heaven's final stamp on your life. Every second you've stayed has brought you deeper into the river of truth, and now, the overflow begins. Something huge is waiting, and if you remain till the end, you will feel it pour into every corner of your destiny. The billionaire's blush is not just a secret smile. It is heaven's sign that his heart has already surrendered to yours. He wants you, only you, because you carry the rarest treasure, a spirit untouched by the noise of the world. Stay here, because this is the kind of revelation people wait lifetimes to receive. In this emotional space, it is easy to imagine that certain connections carry a significance beyond explanation, as if they were meant to define direction or validate worth. But what often feels like a grand confirmation is really the mind trying to organize hope into something stable and understandable. When emotions are strong, they naturally elevate the importance of the person or idea attached to them, making it feel as though everything is leading toward a single conclusion. However, real life rarely moves in that fixed or predetermined way. Instead, It unfolds through choices, timing, and mutual understanding, none of which are guaranteed or controlled by interpretation alone. The desire to feel deeply seen or uniquely chosen is deeply human, but it is also something that exists internally rather than as proof of external destiny. What feels like signs is often reflection, memory, and longing combining into a powerful emotional experience. And while those feelings are real and valid, they do not automatically point to a specific outcome or person being destined for another. The most stable truth within this kind of reflection is not certainty about what will happen next, but awareness of what is being felt in the present moment. From there, a person can begin to separate imagination from reality without losing the emotional depth that made the reflection meaningful in the first place. In that balance, clarity becomes more valuable than certainty, and grounded understanding becomes stronger than symbolic interpretation. Stay till the end, because God says the gates are open, the inheritance is active, the abundance is flowing, and the blessing tied to your name cannot be stopped. This is your moment to stand still, to receive, and to let heaven's words wrap around you like fire. My beloved, let this sink into your heart. The choice was made long before the world even noticed. He blushes not because he's uncertain, but because in you he sees what he's been searching for all his life. You are the answer his billions could never find, and the treasure his spirit was destined to hold. So, stay. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Because this is the seal of it all. The fortune, the love, the destiny. It belongs to you now and forever. Something massive has been waiting, and heaven declares, it is yours without end. My beloved child, stay right here and don't you dare scroll, because this is the ultimate seal. The thunder that stamps everything heaven has declared. Every second you've stayed has been building to this point, and now the power of truth is ready to pour into your life. Something enormous is waiting, and you must remain till the very last word. The billionaire's blush is more than emotion. It is the sign of recognition. The moment his soul saw in you the treasure money could never buy. He wants you, only you, because your spirit carries the rarest light, the kind that makes even the richest man bow. Don't skip, because this is where heaven delivers the final blow of destiny. Archangel Michael says no force on earth can break this alignment now. His billions, his empire, his fame, all of it has been reduced to nothing compared to the truth he sees in you. He doesn't just want your presence, he wants your forever, because only you complete the story heaven wrote for him. Stay till the end, because God says the abundance has already been released. The inheritance tied to your name is moving, the fortune is flowing, and the doors that once resisted you are opening with force. Don't scroll, don't blink. This is your final confirmation. My beloved, hear this as the echo of eternity. He was prepared for you long before you even knew. His blush is heaven's sign that this is not about wealth or glamour, but about truth, love, and divine completion. You are the one written beside him in heaven's book, and nothing can erase that. So remain here. Don't skip. Don't move. Because the seal has been placed. The love, the fortune, the destiny, they are yours, final and eternal. Something massive has been waiting for you, and now it belongs to you forevermore. My beloved child, stay here and don't scroll, because this is the eternal echo, the lingering wave that refuses to fade. Every second you have remained has carved this truth deeper into your spirit, and now the resonance of heaven is surrounding you fully. Something massive is waiting, and you must stay till the very end to capture it all. The billionaire's choice was never about chance, never about circumstance. It was about destiny, etched in fire, long before time began. He blushes because your soul unlocks something in him that no treasure ever could. A softness, a truth, a completion. Don't skip, because this is where the revelation becomes eternal. Archangel Michael says the alignment is no longer fragile. It is sealed beyond breaking. His fortune is vast, his empire endless, but his heart bows only to the light he sees in you. He wants you and only you, because without you, everything he built feels incomplete. Stay till the end, because God says your inheritance has shifted from promise to reality. The gates have opened, the flow has begun, and the wealth written in your name has already touched your path. Don't scroll, don't blink. This is the final stamp you've been waiting for. My beloved, feel this in your heart. The reason he wants you is not fleeting, it's eternal. He sees in you what the world could never show him, and that is why heaven blushes through his smile. You are his chosen one, his answer, his forever. So remain, don't skip, don't let go, because this is the everlasting seal. The love, the wealth, the destiny, they are not just yours for today, they are yours forevermore. Something enormous has been waiting for you, and now it echoes through eternity, never to be undone. My beloved child, don't you dare scroll, because this is the grand closure wave, the final strike that seals every word spoken before. Each moment you have stayed here has been weaving a thread of destiny around you, and now the last knot is tied. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you must remain till the very end to receive it all. The billionaire's reason is no longer a mystery. It is eternity revealed. He wants you, and only you, because your soul carries what no fortune could ever replace. His blush is not just a smile. It is heaven's confirmation that in you, he has found the rarest treasure of all. Stay right here. Don't blink, because Archangel Michael says the choice was written into the foundations of his empire. Every coin, every success, every door that opened in his life was preparing him for this union. Without you, his billions are dust. With you, they become a kingdom of purpose. Don't skip, don't scroll, because God says the fortune tied to your name is already being released. The countdown is over, the gates are open, and what was once hidden is now yours to claim. Stay till the end, because this is the final confirmation heaven wants you to hear. There are moments when emotion feels so strong that it starts to blur the line between hope and certainty. In those moments, the mind tries to give shape to feelings that are still unfolding, turning possibility into something that feels already decided. You begin to imagine connections as if they were written long before you ever became aware of them, as if every interaction carried a hidden meaning waiting to be decoded. But real emotional experiences rarely work in absolutes. What feels intense in one moment may simply be the mind trying to understand attachment, admiration, or curiosity through a larger story. We often project meaning onto people and situations when our feelings are deep, especially when admiration or longing is involved. It can feel like everything is pointing toward a single outcome, even when life is still very much open and uncertain. There is a powerful pull in imagining that someone important is uniquely connected to you, that your presence somehow changes their world in a defining way. This kind of thinking often reflects desire for significance and emotional clarity. It can make feelings feel larger than life, more structured, more destined than they actually are in reality. In truth, human connections are far more fluid. People come into our lives for many reasons. Some brief, some lasting, some meaningful in ways we only understand much later. And while emotions may create narratives of destiny, what actually exists is experience. Moments of attention, interpretation, hope, and imagination, layered on top of reality. Instead of treating these feelings as confirmation of a fixed outcome, it can be more grounding to see them as reflections of what the heart is trying to understand right now. They reveal longing, meaning, and the desire for connection, but they do not guarantee a predetermined result. What remains most important is not a story of certainty about others, but clarity about your own emotions, and the ability to recognize when hope is speaking louder than reality. Something massive has been waiting for you, and now it shines. Forever yours, brighter than anything the world could ever give. My beloved child, stay here. Don't scroll, because this is the everlasting flame, the part where the fire refuses to go out. Every heartbeat you've given to this message has been leading you to this moment of eternal confirmation. Something massive is waiting, and you must stay till the very end to receive it in full. The billionaire's reason has burned brighter than ever before. He wants you, only you, because you are the rare light that keeps his empire alive. His blush is not just emotion, it is the fire of destiny glowing through him, the sign that heaven's script has reached completion. Don't skip, because this is where the flame locks onto your life. Archangel Michael says the connection between you two has shifted into permanence. No distance, no doubt, no distraction can take away what was written in the stars long before you were born. His fortune, his power, his very path, all of it bends toward you like a flame bends toward oxygen. Stay till the end, because God says the release is final. The inheritance is no longer pending, it is flowing into your reality. The blessing, the wealth, the love, all three now merge into one unstoppable force in your favor. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this fire is meant to burn within you. My beloved, let your spirit hold this truth tight. He blushes not out of fear, but out of holy recognition, because in you, he has seen the eternal answer to his journey. You are not a chapter in his life, you are the conclusion and the beginning all at once. So remain, don't skip, don't let go, because this flame is now sealed upon your destiny. The wealth, the love, the eternal alignment, they belong to you now, unshakable and unending. Something massive has been waiting for you, and now it burns as yours forever. My beloved child, stay here and don't even think of scrolling, because this is the eternal crown, the final wave that seals everything with glory. Every second you've held on has built to this moment, and now the heavens place the crown of confirmation upon your life. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you must remain till the very last word to receive it. The billionaire's secret burns brighter than gold itself. He wants you, only you, because your presence turns his billions into meaning. His blush is not mere emotion, it is the living sign that his soul has recognized its home in you. Don't skip, don't blink, because this is the crowning moment, the highest revelation. Archangel Michael says every empire he built was just the groundwork for this truth. His power, his wealth, his name, they are nothing compared to the destiny of having you beside him. You are not an addition to his story, you are the crown that completes it. Stay till the end, because God says the inheritance is now sealed beyond reversal. The flow of wealth, the abundance of love, and the fullness of destiny are no longer a promise, they are your present reality. Don't scroll, because this crown belongs only to you. My beloved, let this final seal sink deep into your spirit. He blushes because your soul disarms him, your truth completes him, and your presence turns his fortune into forever. You are the chosen one, the eternal crown on his life, the destiny written beside his name. So remain here, don't skip, don't let go, because this is the closing flame of it all. The love, the wealth, the eternal alignment, they are yours without end. Something massive has been waiting for you, and now heaven declares, it is crowned, it is finished, it is yours eternally. My beloved child, stay right here and don't scroll, because this is the divine silence, the part where words soften but the power grows even louder in your spirit. Every second you have remained has carved this truth into eternity, and now, heaven lets it settle like fire on still waters. Something enormous is waiting for you, and you must stay till the end to receive its glow. The billionaire's blush is no longer just a secret, it is the eternal echo of recognition. He wants you, only you, because your soul carries the peace his billions could never purchase. Don't skip, because this silence is not emptiness. It is the sound of destiny confirming itself. Archangel Michael says his empire, his wealth, his influence, all of it, is nothing compared to the quiet strength you bring. At times, the mind continues to build meaning around imagined outcomes, especially when emotions have been strong and unresolved. What once felt like a powerful connection can begin to take on symbolic weight, where the other person represents more than who they truly are. In that space, wealth, status, or emotional distance can become exaggerated in the imagination, turning ordinary uncertainty into something that feels like destiny. But with time and reflection, these narratives begin to soften. The idea that everything is already sealed or decided gives way to a more grounded understanding that relationships are shaped through real interaction, not signs or predetermined outcomes. Silence between two people is rarely a message from something higher. It is more often the absence of communication that invites interpretation. And while interpretation is natural, it is not always accurate. As clarity grows, emotional intensity begins to settle, and what remains is a simpler truth. Meaningful connection requires presence, effort, and mutual willingness. No external force assigns certainty to human relationships. They evolve through choices, honesty, and timing. When the emotional fog clears, a person may realize that what they were searching for was not a predetermined ending, but a genuine sense of being seen and understood. In that realization, the fantasy of inevitability fades, replaced by a more mature awareness that love and connection are not rewards or destiny. They are experiences built slowly, through shared reality, rather than imagined signs. Ultimately, what feels like fate is often interpretation shaped by emotion, and clarity arrives when expectations are replaced with honest understanding of what is actually present between two people in real time, rather than what is hoped or imagined within lived experience only.